Tracing the history of dessert recipes. Oh, dessert. The mere word gets salivary glands going. Dessert recipes excite us and we can't get enough of them. In today's world, there's no shortage of dessert recipes for us to try. Between cakes, pastries, and pies, there are just so many lovely desserts for us to try. Whether we are pairing the dessert with dinner or we are just having a little snack, desserts have won our hearts and our stomachs. Interestingly enough, humans haven't always had this concept we call dessert, and there was a time that only the rich got to indulge in the sweets. Average people only got to try these delicious morsels on very special occasions. The word dessert comes from the word desservir, which translates to clearing the table. It's believed that the idea of dessert came from individuals wanting to get rid of the aftertaste of their meals. They did this because the dessert left a sweet taste in their mouth. One of the most popular dessert recipes in the United States is cake. Originally, cakes were nothing like the frosted kind that we currently eat. They used to be made from nuts, fruit, honey and bread. It's believed that ancient Egyptians set the trend for baking. In old Europe, they made fruit cake and gingerbread. The kind of cake that we see today didn't start to show up until the 17th century when they developed better ways to bake and add better ingredients. These cakes were round and they were the first cakes to have frosting on them. In the 19th century is when they started to use flour and baking soda to make cakes. Another well-loved dessert, especially in the hot summer months, is ice cream. They started to make ice cream around the 4th century BCE. Basically, all that ice cream was ice with fruit on the top that was made for the Emperor Nero. Later on, a milk and ice concoction was used to make ice cream. It kept evolving as better methods and ingredients to make it became available. Ice cream made its journey to America in the 1700s. It was made for presidents and very distinguished people until 1774 when a caterer began to sell it in store. It was then ice cream became available to everyone. Tracing the history of dessert recipes. Oh, dessert. The mere word gets salivary glands going. Dessert recipes excite us and we can't get enough of them. In today's world, there's no